Rashford, lovely turn, clever feet, brilliant finish. A goal from a man right on top of his game.
Marcus Rashford, a finish of huge composure. That is class.
Download the FlowSports app to watch the Premier League on Rush.
On the FlowSports app, you choose what you watch. Download now.
Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to you wherever you are, taking this coverage on the Flow YouTube channel. And we're here this afternoon in Kingston, Jamaica. My name is Wayne Walker for a very special occasion. It's a reward, if you like, of the outstanding players in the Flow Super Cup for 2017. Of course, it came to a grand crescendo up at Sabina Park, the mecca of cricket here in Jamaica, just in case you're listening to us down the region. And of course, Kingston College came out impressive winners over St. Elizabeth Technical in that big final. What you're seeing on the field now, it's the culmination of a day-long event. In fact, 2 days. There are some trainers here from Manchester United who are partners, if you like, with Flow, and as a reward for their outstanding performances in the past Flow Super Cup season, the media was asked to select what they believe was the best of the players that participated in the competition. And so the media team is operating this afternoon in the pink bibs, and of course the blue vest. That team was selected by people on social media. So it's a social media versus a media team. And they're going to have an exhibition game here today, and they're going to be strutting their stuff in front of the Manchester United coaches who are here, who took them through their paces yesterday, and of course today as well. It's very, very bright and sunny here in Kingston, and we're perched atop the grandstand area, and we're overlooking, in fact, we're looking just right across from Warwick Hills. And of course, it's dotted with a lot of mansion and so on. And it makes a very, very, very colorful sight. You're looking there at the team in blue, and that's the social media team. That team there in the pink vest, they are the ones from the media team. And if you notice, they are not wearing any numbers, so we're going to have to go by our knowledge of the players. Don't know all of them, but we'll try to see how best we can bring you this coverage and make it as accurate as possible. Once again, my name is Wayne Walker, and I'm going to be with you until the end of this game. And just to give you the officials who are working here today, the referee is Stefan Dwar. And of course, he represents CASAFA, means the Kingston and St. Andrew Football Association, and most of them are going to be coming from this area. Since there they go, since it's more, I suppose, financially better to have them the ones in the locale. The assistant referee is Demille Wilson, and of course, there's the assistant referee too, Rickton Archer. There's a fourth official as well, Carvel Banton. So they're meeting in the middle, meeting the captains, and we're looking there at the right. Jadine White is a captain of the media team, and Tevin Rochester from Jamaica College is away to the left in having a chat with the officials. But you notice Jadine, he's playing on the media team. He's not having a bib because he's a goalkeeper, so he doesn't need to wear a bib. But Tevin Rochester, to the left of your screen, is a captain of the social media team, and he plays for Jamaica College here in the Manning Cup. In fact, both are from the Manning Cup. The captains are from Manning Cup. In fact, the two captains there, they reached the Manning Cup final in Jamaica, and the Tevin Rochester's team won in the end over Jadine White. But they're two outstanding players, and at the moment they're having a discussion, a summit if you like, as to who is going to kick first. It's a little windy down there, so you can appreciate the players want to make sure that they kick. The team that wins the toss will want to kick against the wind first, and it's just an idea of how windy it is. Tevin Rochester's bib is just flowing. You can see the breeze in his back, and I suppose they've worked things out now, and we're just about ready to get going in this the exhibition game. So it's the social media team against the media team, and that's a reward for outstanding performances in the Flow Super Cup. And if we get the opportunity, we'll just quickly run down the starting lineup for you, starting with the media team. Of course, we mentioned Jadine White. He's going to be in goal. Anthony Mullings and David Smith, along with Omar Clemenson and Sacklin Waugh, will form the defensive unit. There's also from St. Andrew Technical, Armani Reid, Tyreek McGee, the outstanding player in schoolboy football, I suppose, this season. Lamar Walker, an outstanding guy from Clarendon College. There's Kaheem Paris, and of course, Rashawn Mackison, along with Orion Ferguson from Calabar. And those will form the media team. The social media 11 Kingston will be made up of goalkeeper DeAndre McCoy. There's also Kasim Priestley from Kingston College, Trey Bennett, also of Kingston College. There's Kinar Huntington from Clarendon College, Renata Campbell from Kingston College. There's Tevin Rochester, we just showed you a while ago, the captain. Nicky Daly, there's Demario Phillips, and of course Nazim Natali and Norman Campbell, along with Leonardo Fogarty. So we're underway here at the National Stadium in Kingston. And if you're joining us for the first time, let me remind you that this is an exhibition game between the media team, a team selected by the media here in Jamaica from the Flow Super Cup, and the opposing team is the one selected by the social media people. So the media team in the pink vest is going forward, just knocking the ball nicely across this stadium field. Not in the greatest of conditions at the moment because of the current weather conditions. And the first shot in anger, you're looking there at the goalkeeper for the social media team, drawn into action immediately from Calabar, DeAndre McCoy. Had a good season himself. This is Wall. He's playing the ball around the social media team. Fogarty from Raciz got a goal in the Costa Cup final as well. Also was a member of the All-Schools team, which went to Florida a couple of weeks ago, and it came back as a champion. So free kick one here by the social media team. Be taken by Priestley. This looks like Bennett from Kingston College. They're wearing the color of their school. It's a little easier to identify them that way, since they're not wearing bibs with numbers on them. This is Benjamin. So they're taking turns to share the football. Fogarty getting away, and coming across to meet him is this big burly David Smith out of St. Andrew Technical. He too had an outstanding season. Many people that believe that this boy has a long way to go. Here he's on the ball. He's inching further away from his danger area. Good control here. It's like Lamar Walker. McGee waiting on the edge of the area for the delivery. And a shot there from the Calabar man. Orain Ferguson charged down. He still manages to keep possession. Ferguson. McGee's in front of him calling for the ball. The social media team in the blue vest is nicely working the ball out of their defensive quarters. Very calm. No panic at all. No good old-fashioned banging of the football down the pitch. They're trying to intelligently work the ball out of their area, and they're doing well so far. Emphasis on so far, because Tariq McGee on the left foot of his, very dangerous player, just twisting and turning away from 1, 2, 3 players. Still McGee. Now he's charged down, but McGee still manages to keep possession. And in the end, the shot coming in there from Colin Anderson into Calabar. So just about 3 minutes, just over 3 minutes gone. Kahim Paris, Dintil, having a good season in the Premier League for local club Cavalier. Here's Ferguson. Not a great deal of power in that shot. Easily dealt with by the social media team. But here they come again. There's a chance here for the media team. And the ball played wide there by Colin Anderson. So the young Calabar star, who actually scored 2 goals in the opening day of the Flow Super Cup, having an opportunity there just now to give the media team the lead. And just going wide off the right upright. The sun has left us, probably momentarily. Expect to see it back out. It's just after 2 here, local time in Kingston. Here's McGee, just roaming around, just floating around in those little pockets and trying to play the ball in a 1-2 position, if you like. Now the social media team has possession. And these boys, I'm sure, are cognizant of the fact that they have been watched here by coaches out of possibly the most famous football team in the world, Manchester United. The first corner of the game has gone to the social media team. And man in your picture there from Clarendon College, Demario Phillips. So Phillips will effect this corner, the first of the game. And it comes after 4.5 minutes in this exhibition game you're watching here in Kingston's National Stadium. Let's see what Phillips will do with this one. Nicely floated. There's a number of blue bibs over there waiting on this delivery. Still the social media team. Now the media team streaks away with this one. It's a counter-attacking move. This is Tyreek McGee. An educated left foot on his body. This time the intended pass for Kaheem Paris over on the far side. Cut out by the social media. Phillips from Clarendon College. Nippy little player. Almost in the mold of a David Silva from Manchester City. Here he is still with the ball. Playing it into Nick Hugh Daly, his Clarendon College teammate. And what a wonderful shot from Nick Hugh Daly. He runs away in celebration. And the social media team is making a mockery of the billing coming into this game because they've taken the lead. And who better to be on the score sheet than the most prolific the Costa Cup player this season and one of the standouts in the Flow Super Cup, Nick Hugh Daly from Clarendon College. He's moved on and made the transition to Premier League football, but it was a wonderful move there by Demario Phillips. Of course, Phillips and Nick Hugh Daly, they both play for Clarendon College, so they have an understanding, almost telepathy. And just now, Nick Hugh Daly ran off the ball. Phillips potted him and played the ball inside the pocket. And Nick Hugh Daly, what a finish. And look at that celebration. Wonderful there from Nick Hugh Daly from Clarendon College. So the social media team, they've taken the lead after about 5 or 7 minutes gone in the game. Here's a media team with possession. Anderson streaks forward. Another good bit of defending from social media. It's Tyreek McGee. Already he looks like he's up for this game. Mind you, it's an exhibition game, but this boy takes the football so seriously. No game for him is an exhibition. This is David Smith. He's playing the ball across the back. That's media team. Social media knocking the ball at the back. So looks like Kasim Priestley. And overhit just now. And a throw into the media team. Throw to be effected by Oreen Ferguson. So we have, 252 people already on stream looking at this. So wherever you are watching this game, we welcome you. And happy you could make it on the Flow YouTube channel. We expect to see 1 million by the end of this game because it's littered with outstanding schoolboy football players. This is faculty from overseas. So the players are from all over Jamaica. And of course, as we say, it's a mixture of players from the Costa and the Manning Cups who distinguish themselves in the Flow Super Cup. The ball is in the middle of the park. We remind you, the players do not have numbers on their shirts, on their bibs. So we just have to try to go from memory. We remember this guy, Ferguson from Calabar, lanky little player, languid and sometimes matter-of-factly. And he loses possession. Now it's in the middle of the park with the social media team. We're streaming forward. Looks like Trayvon Reed from Kingston College. This is Paris. Now he works to McGee. McGee flicks the ball forward and did a rough play in the 18-yard area. Good control. Now the social media team comes forward. They're leading this game by 1-0. We've played just 10 minutes in this exhibition game. And one of the reasons that these players would want to impress is because we have 3 Manchester United coaches who we saw taking them through their paces earlier in the day before the start of this game. So they're well warmed and they were practicing so many things. They were practicing set pieces, they were practicing passes, they were practicing shooting. So they were well drilled before coming into this exhibition game. So it's not just a Sunday afternoon stroll around the park for these boys. They know what's at stake. And very few of them will ever get an opportunity to be coached by people from such outstanding schools. And while I'm at it, let me just tell you that the coaches from Manchester United, they are sitting in opposite dugouts, and I'm going to give you their names in just a bit. In fact, I now have the opportunity. I can give you the names of the coaches. So Terry Francis and, of course, Robin van der Laan, and over on the opposite bench, so van der Laan and Francis, they are working with the media team, and working with the social media team is Michael Neary. So there are 3 of them. And Donald Stewart, who is from the most successful school in Jamaican football this season, Jamaica College, he's working out on the social media bench along with the other Manchester United coach, Michael Neary. So hope we've brought you up to speed with what we could. Strong, hard tackle there coming in from the social media defender, Kemar Huntington from Clarendon College. Scored an own goal in the Costa Cup final. I'm sure he won't be able to live it down. So, as you can see, displayed at the top left-hand corner of your screen, graphically demonstrated. Media 11, leading the social media leading by 1-0. So, what we're seeing on the screen there, not exactly what it is. It should be the other way around in terms of the scores, because it's the Fan 11 that's leading. Here's Nicky Daly, the goal scorer for the Fan 11, coming forward. This is the man who gave him the ball, Demario Phillips. Still Phillips looking for options. Daly again. An opportunity to get a second. Fogarty with the follow-up shot. And just going over the bar. So twice in a matter of seconds. Nicky Daly missing from close range. And the ball fell to Leonardo Fogarty out of Rossies. And both missing an opportunity to give the Fan 11. They call them the Fan 11, but they were picked by social mediaites, if you like. Same difference. But this is the media team in the pink vest streaming forward. That's Lamar Walker, the little pint-sized midfielder out of Clarendon College. And he's playing on the same team as this man. Chance here for Kaheem Paris. Shaped as if he was going to go for a shot. Couldn't. Now this is McGee. Needs a nice little floating cross. Got it, but Huntington in the way. And they managed to keep it alive there, Fan 11. Now they get it away. And very admirable of them. Whenever they get the football, they don't bang it down the field. They're trying to keep it. And remind you, these boys have just come together over the last 48 hours. But they're brilliant individual players. And if you're good individually, it doesn't normally take long for you to come together as a team. Here's Tyreek McGee. Many are more brilliant than Tyreek McGee, a youngster from Jamaica College who had an outstanding season. He scored in the Manning Cup final, scored in the Walker Cup final. Farquharson from Calabar. Ill-directed pass. And he gives the Fan 11 an opportunity to stream forward. Over on the far side, the attack is now concentrated. Showing too much of the football there on that occasion to the media 11. Now they have an opportunity to come forward. McGee, all over the park. He had Paris next door to him, but decided to go on his own, almost losing possession. And luckily for them, they've won for themselves a free kick. This is Rashawn Mackison, another top man out of Kingston College. This is Farquharson. The media 11 looking to restore parity. The dimension of attack switched from left to right. Very cool conditions. We're now operating here under at the National Stadium. Always much better conditions to operate in if you're playing the game. The sun just saps your energy. And I'm sure the players are happy for it. And maybe we spoke a bit too soon. This is Mackison trying to play McGee in. Now Nicky Daly. Gave the ball away again. Bailed out by a teammate. 15 minutes gone. And if you're joining the Flow YouTube channel for the first time, you're watching an exhibition game between the best of the Flow Super Cup here in Jamaica. The shot coming off the left upright. And hurriedly cleared away by Farquharson from Calabar. So the Fan 11, they're asking most of the questions. And in addition to that all-important statistic you're looking at the top left-hand corner of your screen, they are really asking most of the serious questions. There have been flashes of brilliance from the media 11 when the likes of this man on the ball, Kaheem Paris, and of course Tyreek McGee and Lamar Walker. But as a generality, the bigger chances have fallen to the fan 11. And just now they came very, very, very close. Jaden White watched as the ball came back off the right upright. Approaching 17 minutes gone in this game. It's still the fan 11 with that lead. Good turn here by Kevin Rochester, the captain, standing in the middle of the park. Norman Campbell from JC. Now Rochester, the captain, plays the ball off. Nice slick movement here from the fan 11, Leonardo Fogarty, over at the far left-hand side from Russiz. Looking for assistance, and he gets it. Here's Rochester, the captain, thinking about a shot. No. Ball played in the offside to Demario Phillips. He was watching Rochester, but Rochester held on to the ball maybe a shade too long. And what I must also tell you is that the coaches who are sitting in the respective dugouts, they're not just there sitting. They are involved in the game like real coaches and a real football match. And the substitution, so because there's so many boys, they're trying to rotate them and also to make sure that they have a breather and they're fresh when they're on. So going on to the park now is Lamar Walker from Clarendon College. Never mind his size, he packs power in both legs. And we saw it on so many occasions during the schoolboy football season as a generality, but also in the Flow Super Cup. He's right into the action, Lamar Walker, playing on the Media 11. And we remind you, the Media 11, they are operating in the pink vests, and clearly the fan 11 operating in the blue vests. This is Tevin Rochester, the ball just running away from him. He's bailed out on that occasion by Renato Campbell from Kingston College. This is Huntington from Clarendon College. Sprays across the field. Here's Rochester. He's seeing a lot of the football. He's confronted by Walker. But Rochester plays the ball over to Norman Campbell. He's looking to find Norman Campbell. Now Campbell with the shot. Walker. Mackison. The MVP. A chance here for Media team. And missing from very, very close range was Colin Anderson, the Calabar man. There he is on your screen. So a chance there for the Media team to restore parity. Chance went to begging. Conditions are cooler, but the wind is still with us. Here's Walker. Mackison. A shot by Mackison. Easily handled there by the goalkeeper from Calabar, DeAndre McCoy. And even though these players know very well that as individuals they'll be judged as opposed to team, you're still seeing good team football, nice sharing of the football when they come forward. Here's Trayvon Reed, another outstanding Kingston College man. Here's Captain Rochester. He has Phillips to his right. Try to play into Phillips. Good reading of the football there by the Media team. Anthony Mullings from Kingston College in particular. Who can forget that semi-final job, marking job he did on Tariq McGee, Kingston College against JC up at Sabina Park. Anderson confronted here by Huntington. Huntington, such an outstanding football player and a very good defender with a nice head on his shoulders. This is McGee. He's trying to give Phillips there the run around. Phillips didn't fall for it. In fact, Phillips is now looking to lead this latest foray by the fan team. Going forward, Rochester plays the ball all the way back into the defensive area and getting the attention of goalkeeper McCoy. Rochester. Norman Campbell. Mullings. Rochester. Here they come forward once more, the fan team. Fogarty just flying the trap. But goalkeeper White was well off his line. Very good anticipation. Hallmark of a good goalkeeper when he can spot the plays before they're made almost. And moves instinctively just like Jadine White did. And he's now a full-fledged Premier League player. Still has a year left in high school. A sixth form student at St. Andrew Technical. He went on the combine in Florida a couple of weeks ago. Didn't manage to play in a game, but he went for the experience. And he's doing very, very well for Cavalier. In fact, Cavalier is the hottest Premier League team in the country at the moment. And Jadine White is the #1, the first choice goalkeeper, fresh out of high school. So these players, they know their way around the park. They know their way around the mill, if you like, as they'd say in local parlance. And Ferguson. Huntington was a little bit clumsy there. A bit irresponsible because he had the ball. All he had to do was to get it out of the danger area, and he allowed Farquharson a chance. And because of that, the Media's team is still in possession. Now the captain moving away. Fogarty has 3 Media defenders, but he elects to play the ball to Trayvon Reed from Kingston College. Reed lays it out to Norman Campbell from JC. Campbell unselfishly looking for Fogarty when he really could have gone for a shot. That would have been the better option. Lamar Walker just came onto the field maybe 3 or 4 minutes ago, but he's so deeply involved already, and that's the kind of player he is. McGee. Paris over on the far side. He too is having a good Premier League season here in Jamaica. In fact, he has scored in his last 3 Premier League games. Kaheem Paris, this is the boy on the ball. Definitely will be going for a right-footed shot, and Farquharson will profit from it. Still the Media team. McGee still nipping around the 18-yard area, right on top of the D. McGee plays it off to Walker. Brings Paris into the action. Paris skips away. Mackison. Paris. A free kick won here by the fan team. So you're watching live here from the National Stadium in Kingston. We remind you the exhibition game between the fan team and the Media team. Here's Lamar Walker from Clarendon College looking to work a combination there with Tyreek McGee. Didn't quite come off. So they're leading by a goal to nil, the fan team, and they really could have been leading by 2 or 3 goals at this time. This is Leonardo Fogarty from Rusiz. Trayvon Reed, the little Kingston College star player, is giving up possession on that occasion. And in the middle of the park, it is still the Media team. This is Lamar Walker from Clarendon College. Tyreek McGee. He's confronted by 2 Jamaica College players. One of them is Norman Campbell, and the other is, let me see, Tevin Rochester. So Rochester captaining the social media team here at the National Stadium. And if you tell your friends, they could join the Flow YouTube channel, and they'll see and hear commentary on this game. Long pass there to the Calabar man, Farquharson. So very cool conditions here at the National Stadium. My name is Wayne Walker, and wherever you are around the region watching and listening to this exhibition game between the best players in the Flow Super Cup, one selected by the Media and the other selected by those on social media, we remind you, the team in the pink vest is the one that's selected by the Media, and the one that's leading in this game. A good goal from Nick Daly. In case you're joining us for the first time, we've played 25 minutes in the game. Whistle on the play over on the far side. So sprinkling of spectators here at the National Stadium, and a free kick won by the social media team over on the far side. That's Demario Phillips from Clarendon College. We remind you that the players are not wearing numbers, as you can see clearly. They're not wearing numbers on their vests, and they're playing in front of Manchester United coaches, 3 of them, 2 in the media dugout. There's a long ball played forward. Anderson, goalkeeper, could not touch the football well. He was in an offside position, and I suppose it was a belated blowing of the whistle, if you like, by the referee. And the referee, I remind you, for today is Stefton Davis, and is an all-Casafa staff working here at the National Stadium. Here they come forward once more. This is Trayvon Reed from Kingston College, wearing his Kingston College top, but it's covered by the blue vest that the social media team is playing with. What a wonderful pass by the youngster from Tivoli Gardens, training with the Tivoli Gardens Premier League team. Mullings. This is Reed again, within sight of the goal. He elects to play in his captain, Tevin Rochester. Rochester with a long pass that went astray. And Demario Phillips from Clarendon College was the target. And sadly for them, it didn't quite make it. So it's still 1-0 in favor of the social media team. A goal scored after 5 minutes by the Clarendon College man, Nick Hugh Daly. And really, they had more opportunities to increase that lead. Leonardo Fogarty, he got one, maybe 3 or 4 minutes after that. So we're perched right inside the grandstand here. And as I say, the sun has left us and replaced by very, very cool conditions. And the atmosphere we're not feeling, because we're in room number 6. We're perched atop the grandstand area, overlooking the stadium. Here's Mackison from Kingston College. Well saved by goalkeeper McCoy. It's behind for a corner. It was a feeble shot, but he played the ball away from goalkeeper DeAndre McCoy from Calabar. And McCoy got a telescopic left hand to the ball, and it went behind. And a corner, the first corner of the game, come to think of it, for the media team, to be taken by Kaheem Paris. So there are 1, 2, 3 pink bibs from the media team waiting inside the area, and Lamar Walker just joining. Tyreek McGee right on the edge of the area. Let's see what this corner will be like. It's swung in dangerously, and Anderson getting the header on it. It was ill-directed, but to be fair to him, he was under tremendous pressure. The ball came at a height, and it was also swirling in the air, and because of that, he was not in control of himself, and ultimately not in control of the football either. And it went behind for a goal kick to the media team. So we have 28 minutes gone on the clock, and it's still the social media team that's leading in this game by a 1-0, as you can see at the top left-hand corner of your screen. But here they come, the media team. For the last 7 or so minutes, they've been really calling the shots and asking most of the questions, and now they're putting their passes together. Walker, ball takes a deflection, and another corner. So for 27 minutes, they did not win a corner, and they're like the number 7 buses in Miami. When they come in droves. And the corner, second one in the space of a minute for the media team. And it's going to be taken from the near side. We're seeing Lamar Walker, who just came onto the field, coming across to take this one. And as I say, there are 2 coaches in the media dugout from Manchester United. It's Robin van der Lam and Terry Francis. There's a corner, dealt with easily by Phillips. And it's behind again for another corner. And the other Manchester United coach, Michael Neary, he's working with Donald Stewart from Jamaica College in the other dugout, and that's the social media dugout. In fact, it's a goal kick, another corner. See if the last touch came off one of the media players. So it's a goal kick to the social media team. And we're just about on 30 minutes gone in this game. Here's Tyreek McGee with a wonderful left-footed effort. Really should have gone a lot closer, because he had the space and no one was around him. That was a big mistake from the social media team to play the ball to, of all persons, Tyreek McGee. And he took the shot from just on top of the D, when he really should have gone a lot deeper in the area. He had the time and the space, and he really should have done a lot better with that. You could see him remonstrating with himself, because he knew that he really should have done a lot better with that. So Norman Campbell coming deep for it. This is Trayvon Reed from Tivoli and Kingston College. Here's a breakaway for the social media team. 2 against 3. Trayvon Reed dipping one way, then the next. He has Fogarty away to his left. Phillips also there as well, and he played the ball just too acutely. And goalkeeper Jadine White, again, showing his ability to read the plays, left his line very, very quickly, and he was really onto that one like a hawk. And because of that, the social media team are still 1-0 up. Really could have been 2. Here's Mackison to McGee. And again, McGee has really been the influential player here for the media 11. But I suppose there are times when he has been guilty of overindulgence. This is Kareem Paris. And the substitutions. It's half time. So it's not 45 minutes. It's a 1-hour game. And we've come to the end of the first half. I didn't even know it wasn't a 45. Apologies to all the viewers and those listening on the Flow YouTube channel. We were not given the rules of engagement, as it were. But it's an exhibition game, and I suppose they could play it as long as they want to. But at this stage, it's half-time. And before we go to the break, we'll just to tell you, in case you're joining us for the first time, the goal that was scored by the media team, by the social media team, came on minute number 5 from the Clarendon College man, Nick Daly. It was a nicely worked goal, one that involved his Clarendon College teammate, Mario Phillips. He played it into a nice tight pocket. And of course, because they play for Clarendon College, they have an understanding. Nick Daly ran wickedly onto it and powered it into the back of the net. And because of that, the social media team are leading by 1-0. It's halftime. When we come back, it will be time for second half action.
Excellent covering from N'Golo Kante.
You're never exposed when you have Kante in the team.
Conte, he's urged to shoot, he might just, Conte!
Hi, I'm N'Golo Kante. Download the FlowSports app to watch Premier League football on Roche.
On the FlowSports app, you choose what you watch. Download now.
All right, so welcome back to the National Stadium. And it's the exhibition game between the best of the Flow Cup. Of course, it's a 25-minute half. I was here, as I say, we apologize for not giving you that information wherever you are. And we welcome you back to the National Stadium. It's the second half about to get underway. And we remind you that the social media team leading by 1-0. Nick Daly from Clarendon College, the man who got on the score sheet after just about 5 or so minutes in the game. And I remind you that the importance of this game to these players, they are playing in front of Manchester United, coaches who may or may not take it further when they leave here today, but they want to see what these youngsters represent the best crop of youngsters in Jamaica. These were the outstanding players in the Manning Cup, the Costa Cup, and of course, ultimately, the Flow Super Cup. And they're trying to impress these coaches who took them through their paces yesterday with a seminar, and also they had them here. When we got here to the stadium, they were here taking them through their paces. So we're back for the start of the second half. The goal scorer, Nick Daly, he's standing over the ball. And standing beside him is a Trayvon Reed, Neymar, that man in the number 11 shorts, wearing his Kingston College shirt under that blue bib. The social media team playing in the blue vest, and the media team playing in the pink vest. So Nick Daly and Trayvon Reed standing over the ball, and we're underway for the start of the second half. So Reed, Tevin Rochester, the captain of the social media team, also plays at Jamaica College. This is Huntington from Clarendon College. Spreads the ball further over on the far side, and this time picking out Wellington from Racees. So this is Lamar Walker from Clarendon College. Not noticing any glaring changes. Norman Campbell getting the final touch on that one. And the ball is now into touch. A throw in taken quickly. Anderson from Calabar losing possession. Now this is Campbell from JC. Norman Campbell. Priestley from Kingston College. Giving chase here is Nick Daly. And Reed being hustled there. Just looking to see if they're operating with a different goalkeeper this time around. The social media team, in the meantime, Anderson running out of real estate. So the goalkeepers are the changes that have been made. So for the social media, the new man in goal is Benjamin Williams, and he's from Clarendon College. And for the media team, Jaden White is out of the goal, and in his place is Kedin Rodriguez from Kingston College. And this is his first test, or was it? An effort just going wide, and that coming in from the Russies man, Nazim Natali. So Nazim Natali, in the number 10 short, he plays for Russies, the Costa Cup champions here in Jamaica. This is Lamar Walker from Clarendon College, dribbling at the heart of the social media team. Good stop there from Huntington, his Clarendon College teammate. Here's another Clarendon College man, Demario Phillips. Norman Campbell for the social media team. A long-range effort. Good save there from Rodriguez, Kingston College goalkeeper. Ball came at standing height, and in the end it was an easy save for him. But good power behind that shot there from Norman Campbell. This is Tevin Rochester, the captain of the social media team. A long ball there looking for Demario Phillips from Clarendon College. Didn't quite get to him. It was hit with a lot of power, and Phillips not possessing the speed of the likes of Usain Bolt, which was required to get that one back. It was he who made that pass to Nikhil Daly for that outstanding goal. Here's Tyreek McGee. Wicked left foot on his body. This is Nikhil Daly. Picking out Reed. A chance to go 2-0 up. And they do. So Trayvon Reed, they call him Neymar, has sent the social media team 2-0 up, working in tandem with Nikhil Daly, the other goal scorer. So it's a Clarendon College KC combination. And just now they work to telling effect. It's a social media team leading by 2-0 in this exhibition game here at the National Stadium. Call it the Fan 11 or the social media 11. Doesn't matter. They're leading by 2-0. And really and truly it could have been more. And they've been really asking the serious questions of this all-media team. And the answers have not been in the affirmative. And they now lead by 2-0. Let's see what the media team, how they'll respond. Tyreek McGee. This is Kahim Paris. Long searching ball. And a goalkeeper for the social media team, Benjamin Williams of Clarendon College, quickly off his line. And releases Norman Campbell. Reed running into space. Campbell just falling over himself. Paris. Now McGee. McGee just darting and floating around that little area. Paris thought about a shot with the left foot. Instead, he was trying to play McGee in. But Huntington read beautifully. Huntington is really impressive today. This is Reed. Now he brings Campbell from Jamaica College into the play. This looks like an opportunity for a third goal. Still Reed will now go for a shot. Charged down by David Smith from St. Andrew Technical High. Reed again. Phillips. Reed. Daly. 3-0. Easy does it. So the social media team, the fan team, is all over the media team. They lead by 3-0. And a double from Nikhil Daly. To remind you that it's a 25-minute-and-a-half game. And we're into the second half. We just want to say welcome and good afternoon wherever you are around the Caribbean watching this game, or wherever you are indeed around the world. If you have the Flow YouTube channel up, you'll be able to see and hear the commentary. That's Nikhil Daly. Second goal for him this afternoon. So the media team have it all to do. Maybe an exhibition game, but these boys are so competitive. Here's Rashawn Mackison from KC. Kahim Paris, Dintil Tech. Farquharson from Calabar over on the left. Paris fortuitously gets the ball back. Now McGee. Looking for a nicely floated ball over to pick out Anderson. It didn't quite come off. They get an opportunity to do it again. Smith. McGee. Natali standing away to his right. Instead, he picks out Rashawn Mackison from Kingston College. Again, they lose possession. And Reed from the social media team in a foot race. And he knows Rodriguez very well. They both play for Kingston College. But cheekily done there by Reed. Free kick to the media team. So we ended the half with goalkeepers DeAndre McCoy and Jadine White. And we've restarted the game with two spanking new goalkeepers in Benjamin Williams for the social media team and Kadeen Rodriguez for the media team. One from Clarendon College, one from Kingston College. And it's been 2 days, I'm sure, of fun for these boys, working with. And, you know, the important thing here is that even though the Manchester United coaches are sitting in opposite, are supposed to be sitting in opposite dugouts, they're now standing together, clearly having a talk about what they've seen. And who, if you look at the bottom of your screen there, you see both of them in grey T-shirts. Right, those are the two coaches from Manchester United. And they're there having a chat about what they've seen. This is Natali from Rossies. Nazim Natali to make it 4. Nah, and he misses from close range. Really should have taken advantage of that one, Nazim Natali. A little clumsy, maybe overconfident. Lamar Walker. Tyreek McGee looks so brilliant when he's on the football, this boy Tyreek McGee. Such a brilliant football player and one that has a great future ahead of him. Kaheem Paris charging down the flank, and he has done a number on Huntington. Rashawn Mackison. Lamar Walker from close range. And his Clarendon College teammate, Benjamin Williams, thwarted that effort, but it was a powerfully hit shot from Lamar Walker. Rochester, the captain. Reed. Daly. Rochester. This is Priestley from KC. So the social media team just stroking the ball around. Looking much the better team, not only in the score line, but also in the execution as a generality in the wide open spaces. A long ball played up to Rodriguez. So David Smith from Stats is coming in to assist and to start the latest attack. But again, they're robbed of the football. And Reed can't play in Phillips, who was already on his bicycle. Nazim Natali. Tevin Rochester. Daly. And Smith intervenes with a long, wild old swing of that right foot. And a throw into a social media team. And coming to take it is Kasim Priestley. That's David Smith. Big, burly defender and central midfielder from St. Andrew Technical High School. This is Kaheem Paris. He has Tariq McGee to his left, and he has to his right Anderson. Anderson in the area. A feeble shot there from Anderson. The Calabar man, unable to get by goalkeeper Benjamin Williams from Clarendon College. So these boys enjoying a nice kickabout in the Sunday afternoon here. And it is 3:22 local time. Phillips. Daly. So the game is almost at walking pace now. Game being dictated here by the social media team. A chance to make it for Reed. Can't beat his Kingston College teammate Rodriguez in the goal for the media team. And a free kick. One here by the media team. Reed guilty of holding onto the ball for much longer than he needed to. That's Rodriguez. He plays in red all the time. This red suit he plays in the Manning Cup, he plays in the Walker Cup, he plays it in the Flow Super Cup as well. He's a man in red. Rochester. Floating the ball over on the far side. Picks out Kasim Priestley. Priestley has Norman Campbell ahead of him. Well, the ball was charged on there by Lamar Walker. That's Norman Campbell from JC. He scored in the Manning Cup final, and he scored in the Walker Cup final as well. And he also scored in the Olivier Shield as well. David Smith, he scored in the Manning Cup final, David Smith, to bring St. Andrew Technical level with JC on that Friday afternoon here at this very same stadium. But JC in the end going on to win the Manning Cup. So, Tevin Rochester. Says Nick Daly looking for his third, and the social media team's fourth. Didn't quite make it past Rodriguez. Stuck out the right leg. This is Walker from Clarendon College. Came on as a substitute in the first half. This is Kaheem Paris. That's Rashawn Mackison, now Walker. Nice sharing of the football, but he's strayed. Referee's whistle. Offside against Lamar Walker. So we just keep reminding you, if you've joined us on the Flow YouTube channel, you're watching an exhibition game, a reward game if you like. Players who made the honor roll. This is Kaheem Paris. I'll tell you a bit more when we get through this play. Still Paris. He plays for Dentil. Rashawn Mackison, the MVP for the Flow Super Cup from Kingston College. The ball is still in the area. Anderson and Kaheem Paris. Paris turning. Still Paris. Heavily policed here by the two Kingston College boys, Othniel Mullings and Kasim Priestley. And in the end, Kaheem Paris still didn't manage to get a shot off, despite having possession of the ball for long periods in that area. This is Nazim Natali from Raciz High School in Hanover. This is his fellow Raciz man. Now to Wellington. Rochester. Reed has come short to collect. They call him Neymar from Kingston College. Reed again. Has Campbell, has Priestley, and now this is Nick Daly. Rochester spotting the run of Nazim Natali. This should be four. For the second time, Nazim Natali with the goalkeeper to beat. The first time he kicked wide, this time he kicked high. Has a wry smile on his face, but I'm sure he knows he should really have done much better with that one. Apparently took a deflection, but that deflection must have been very, very, very slight, a slight deflection, because he went for power and probably came off the goalkeeper. And the corner has resulted. This is Farquharson, plays for Calabar, making his exit. We'll give you the name of that substitute in a short while. It's all more difficult because the players are not wearing any numbers on their shirts. So I'm calling from the ones that I can identify. Phillips. Huntington has come forward. Look at Huntington, he's a defender. And look at where he's found himself. Now he has to trap back because the media team is on the attack. Slow build up. Look at Huntington in the middle of the park in the white t-shirt. He's made his way back. So Tarek McGee has slowed the pace of the game down. Rashawn Mackison. Now Lamar Walker. This is Walker breaking away in the area, looking for passing options, looking to give the run around. This is Tarek McGee. Plays it off to Kaheem Paris. And a wonderful left-footed effort there from the Dental Technical man. And he has cut the lead of the Fan 11 to 2. It's 3-1 now. So finally the media team on the score sheet. Nice working of the football between Tarek McGee and Kaheem Paris. And they've pulled one back. So it's 3-1 in favor of the Fan 11 here at the National Stadium. It's an exhibition game between the best of the Flow Super Cup as selected by media and also by, let's look at the replay of this goal. Look at Kahim Paris. A wicked left-footed effort. Loads of backlift on that one, but made sure he got enough power behind that one. And he might not have beaten Benjamin Williams in the schoolboy football season, but he has done so now. This is Reed, Trayvon Reed. Still Reed. Skipping away from 1, 2. Running at the heart of the heart of the media. A chance for Reed. And the ball played across. Nikhil Daly. Still Daly. He has Reed. And goalkeeper Rodriguez trying to fool the goalkeeper. Shaped as if he was going to pass it to Reed. And Rodriguez showing good reflexes there. And now the media team come forward again. Tariq McGee playing Lamar Walker. Wonderfully done. Walker at an angle. Will he go for the shot? No. He went for the cross, but it took a deflection. And it's a corner to the media team. So they have cut the lead of the social media team and looking to do so even further. So Tariq McGee has come across to effect this latest corner for the media team. Tariq McGee went to Manchester City last year. Shot there coming from Lamar Walker. Weak left footer. Benjamin Williams more than equal to the task. So Tariq McGee went to the Manchester City club last year on a trial. And clearly not with the senior team. And to see if he could impress the scouts for the academy, the Manchester City Academy. It's a very good academy in England. If you can get into that academy, then you're into the money. Here's Tevin Rochester after collecting a good ball there from Norman Campbell. Rochester's gone for the shot. And Rodriguez holding on to it. In fact, blocking it. Too much power behind it. Didn't take the opportunity to hold it. This is Reed. Natali. Fogarty, actually. So, the two Russies strikers are on the field. Here's Tariq McGee, as ever, leading the media attack. Mackison, Paris, McGee, Mackison. Natali intervenes and gets the ball away. And gets some help from Huntington, from Clarendon College. Here's McGee, looking for a left-footed effort. Will he go for it? Yes, he does. And a brilliant save there from Benjamin Williams. McGee thought about it, and when he eventually let fly, he found Williams more than equal to the task and going high to flick it over the bar for the latest media corner. Paris. McGee. It's a bit too much power on that pass. McGee was standing so close to Paris. And the free kick one here by the media team. So will it be McGee? Will it be Paris? They're two brilliant free kick takers. Well, it was taken quickly. And Paris working in concert here with Mackison. Now Anderson. Now Walker. Paris was the intended target. Didn't quite get to him. And now Norman Campbell breaks for the social media team. Rochester picks out Nazim. Here's Nazim Natali. He got 3 good opportunities before. Now he takes this one for sure. 4-1 in favor of the fan team. And that time it was Leonardo Fogarty. So it's not Natali. There are 2 Russies players on the park at the moment, Natali and Fogarty. And just now Fogarty taking that opportunity with a plum. And he has pushed the fan team up by 4 goals to 1. Let's look at it again. Fogarty just rounding goalkeeper Rodriguez and just neatly chipping the ball with his left foot into the back of the net to put the social media team up by 4 goals to 1. So the stadium is almost totally empty except for 1 or 2 curious onlookers, and I'm sure they're enjoying what they're seeing. So 4-1 in favor of the fan team. You'll see that change shortly on the screen, but it is 4-1. Campbell trying to get the better of Tyreek McGee. They're both JC boys, so they know each other very well, you'd want to think. Walker. He was looking there for McGee, but he played it away from the JC man. Nikhil Daly playing the ball into Reed. They're appealing for offside, the media team, but Nikhil Daly on a hat-trick. Offside, says the assistant referee over on the far side. So remind you that it's a 50-minute game, 25 minutes per half. And I suppose the two coaches probably are thinking that 50 minutes is more than enough to assess these players. This is McGee. Paris to McGee. Will he get the cross in? Will he cut back? He get the cross in, a chance! And the lead has been cut once again. So it's now 4-2 in favor of the media team. But the social media team is doing very, very well. And to come back from 3-0 down, it's now 4-2. And we'll get that goal scorer for you in just a bit. And looks like we're trying to get the name of the goal scorer. We're not seeing the name here on it. And we really don't know all the players by face. But by process of elimination, it must be one of these substitutes, because the list that we've got here, we know all the players by now. And in a bit, we'll try to sort that out. In the meantime, here's the social media team going forward. This is Tevin, Norman Campbell, now Tevin Rochester. So 4-2 in favor of the media team. 6 goals we've seen so far in this game. And I bet we could see a few more before this game is over. Here's one of the goal scorers, Kaheem Paris, trying to play Lamar Walker. Bundled off there by Huntington. Decent enough first touch there by Reed. Campbell playing in Phillips. It could be 5-2. Still Phillips. Good turn. Rochester, will he go for a shot? Could, you know. And this takes a deflection. Will they settle for a throw or a corner? It's a corner. Quickly taken corner by Norman Campbell. Rochester. Still Rochester slicing his way in between 2 or 3 players. In the end, doing a bit too much. Okay, they come again, the media team. Kaheem Paris. Still Paris. Now McGee. Anderson. Mackison. Good save there by Williams once again. So Benjamin Williams having a good game since coming on at the start of the second half. Trayvon Reed over on the far side for the Fan 11. Using his speed to burst into the 18-yard area. Now needs a cross to Nikhil Daly on a hat-trick. And he gets it. So the Clarendon College man with 3 goals on the day. And they've restored their 3-goal advantage. The Fan 11. Nikhil Daly and Trayvon Reed have been working to deadly effect all afternoon long. And just now, they did it again. Look at this. Neatly done there by Reed. And Nikhil Daly couldn't miss. All he had to do was to make contact with the football, which he did. and the football making contact with the back of the net. So it's 6. It's now 5-2 in favor of the Fan 11. Can't be much time left in this game. This is Walker. McGee. He's not yet on the score sheet. I'm sure he'd love to put his name on the score sheet. Will Lamar Walker do so? No. Kaheem Paris is trying to move away from Benjamin Williams. Still Paris. Still a chance here for the immediate team. They've lost the momentum and lost the opportunity. So J.D. White, who's a goalkeeper, he's back on the field. But he's back on the field as an outfield player this time around. Tariq McGee all over the park. If they were playing schoolboy football, that would not be a wrong pass because he's passed it to a JC man. But on this occasion, they're playing an opposite team. Because of that, the pass went to the wrong person. Mario Phillips from Clarendon College. This is Rochester. Campbell. Game is now down to snail's pace. Phillips juggling and to turn on the style. And I suppose they've earned it. They're leading by 3 goals. 5 goals to 2 it is. So they're turning on the style now. It's Campbell and Phillips. Still with the ball is Campbell. Right on the touchline. Phillips. Rochester joined the party. And as soon as he came into the party was closed down. Phillips, he won't be carded. He pulled down Tariq McGee. But you won't see a card in this game. In a normal and a real football game, he really would have been shown a yellow card. But he might have injured Tariq McGee. McGee's holding on to his right hand. And Phillips has gone across to apologize. And the referee's asking Phillips, what was that about? This is just a friendly game, exhibition game, and it seems as if he has injured the player. And the referee clearly not happy with it, and I'm sure sorry he's not able to flash the yellow card. But I'm not so sure if Phillips meant any ill will. But McGee seems as if he's going to be okay. He's favoring his right elbow. And Donald Stewart, who is the Colts under 6, well, he's the under 16 coach up at JC, and also an assistant to the Manning Cup team. He's gone across to look at McGee. McGee has been taken off to get some attention. And that's it for this game for Tariq McGee. In the meantime, the media team looking to cut the lead further still. Walker. Still the media team with possession just on top of the D. He's playing the ball around in the area. Mackison! Absolute power in that one from the Kingston College talisman, Rashawn Mackison. It's now 5-3 in favor, and we've come to the end of the game. The media team, beaten by 5 goals to 3 here this afternoon in this exhibition game inside the National Stadium here in Kingston. They've strutted their stuff in front of the Manchester United coaches, and I'm sure they'll now go back and see what they've seen. They'll now go back and look at what they've seen, and the coaches Robin van der Vlaart and Terry Francis, as well as Michael Neary. 3 coaches for Manchester United here, and I'm sure they would have seen 1 or 2 players who caught the eye, whether they were very impressed or just impressed or not at all. Is still up in the air. But we've come to the end of the game, and the social media team has won the game by 5 goals to 3. The last kick of the game was a goal, and it was a powerful right-footed effort from Rashawn Mackison from Kingston College. So for the final time here from the National Stadium in Kingston, Jamaica, from this exhibition game, the Flow Super Cup exhibition game between the fan team and the media team, the fan team coming out by 5 goals to 3 winners, a hat-trick from Nick Daly leading the fan team. He's from Clarendon College. My name is Wayne Walker. It was a pleasure bringing the game to you. Hope you enjoy the rest of your afternoon wherever you are around the world.
And Gabriel Jesus pounces to give City the lead.
Beautiful, broad, blue Brazilian smile. Gabriel Jesus wins it with the last kick of the season, and Gabriel Jesus has his goal.
Download the FlowSports app to watch the Premier League on Rush.
On the FlowSports app, you choose what you watch. Download now.
All right, so we're here with the sponsorship manager for Flow, Mr. Stephen Miller. Stephen, what we saw here today was the best of Jamaica's youth football on show, and it was made possible primarily because of the popular Flow Super Cup, because most of these players here today got the opportunity to impress coaches from possibly the biggest club in the world in terms of its history, Manchester United, simply because of what they did in the Flow Super Cup. From a sponsorship manager standpoint, how did you see the day? And I suppose you can also go back to yesterday because it was a 2-day event.
Yeah, no, I will go back to yesterday, and it was absolutely fantastic. The kids got an opportunity to participate again with the coaches. Dennis Irwin, one of the United legends, were here as well. Yesterday was part of our regional initiative. We got 2 winners, 2 very strong individuals, and they'll go on to Trinidad to represent Jamaica, which, we wish them all the best. But today, absolutely fantastic. I mean, created this platform thanks to the partnership that we have with Manchester United for about 2 years now. This is really what it's about, being able to leverage the partnership to help create even a more solid foundation for what we saw out there, which is really Jamaica's footballing future. Very exciting. Kids were ecstatic, they were excited coming into the day. I mean, we've been hearing chatter from the schools, from the coaches, for the kids for weeks now. So that we know absolutely, they were thrilled to be here.
Mm-hmm. Just elaborate on that Trinidad and the 2 winners.
It's a completely separate initiative. It's called the Flow Skills Challenge. They'll go to Trinidad and compete against kids from other countries in the Caribbean, and then eventually 2 winners will be chosen from the region to go to Old Trafford to watch the final home game of Manchester United this season. And those are kids between the ages of 12 and 16.
Mm-hmm. What are the coaches telling you, the ones who are here from Manchester United?
They're glad to be here. I mean, a big part of their remit is give back, going to countries of partners that they have internationally and regionally to again, impart some of the wisdom that they have, work with some of these kids. They know how important football is at this very critical stage, it's kind of stepping stone stage of their careers. They're excited to be here. They're glad to impart knowledge. We've been working with them again, as I said, for 2 years, and they were just very willing, very happy when we reached out to them and told them that, listen, our schoolboy football competition is great, but we believe that it's missing just that little bit of a little more give back, cutting edge. We have this wonderful partnership, why not put this initiative together? I mean, they were more than willing to come and assist, and it turned out pretty good.
Is it something that you guys are going to continue? Because you see, you've been working with them for the past 2 years.
Yeah, well, absolutely. I mean, the agreement that we have is a 3-year contractual arrangement. I don't see why we won't renew it. But of course, we want to continue initiatives like this on an even more consistent basis. We don't want it to be simply a one-off experience for the kids. We think initiatives like this, really lend a very positive hand in terms of our schoolboy football program.
Thanks, Stephen. All right.
Thanks for having me. Cool.
not just in terms of the activities that we do around the world, but also the mentality and the environment we try and create for our young players at Manchester United, but also for young players like yourselves who are looking to try and get better and better. And obviously the age that you're at, getting to the age 16, 17, 18, where you're taking more responsibility for yourselves, developing those leadership, those confidence skills, taking ownership, both for your own development off the field, preparation for training, matches. That's really what we're looking for. You know, the coaches who were absolutely fantastic with us today, we would always encourage you to continue to listen to your coaches. Clearly doing a fantastic job with it, developing a great individual character and skill. One thing we would always probably leave you with is just to never give up. We know it's hot, it's a long day. Those players who show that enthusiasm, that energy, that attitude, very, very often the ones who get noticed. And that's the difference. So whether you want to carry on playing to the highest level you possibly can be, there's no secret to it. We spoke about Ronaldo and all the players at United. We just came in, we analysed every part of their game. You know, especially myself and Robbie, we do whatever you do, we wish you all the very best. Keep enjoying football. Really appreciate your effort this morning and today.
All right, so first, on behalf of the floor, I want to say thanks to the Manchester United team. Like I said, without this partnership, across the region since last year, this is usually the first extension of that. And the skills competition across markets and England and Australia, the first one. So
Mario. Nazim. Matali. Trayvon. Norman Campbell. Leonardo Fogarty.
Thank you, guys.
Hi, I'm Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes! There is ice in those veins!
He's a special player. He's a real red. This guy will decorate the Premier League.
It is Bruno Fernandes!
Download the FlowSports app to watch the Premier League on Rutch.
On the FlowSports app, you choose what you watch. Download now.